studios in Burbank, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Featuring Kevin Eubanks of The Tonight Show Band. Tonight, Jay welcomes from The X-Files, David Duchovny. Actress Victoria Principal. And comedian Jack Gallagher. I'm Ed Hall. And now, Jay.
Guest stars in the Golden Globe-winning X-Files, which can be seen Fridays on the Fox Network. This is a good show, folks. I've seen this program since you've been on. I really enjoyed the show. Please welcome David Duchovny. Welcome back.
Thank you. I can't thank you enough for describing our show as pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because when I came on this show the first time, I hadn't seen it very much, but I've had a chance to view it recently, and I got to say, it's pretty good.
Oh, thanks. Well, thank you very much. But see, that's a... But, you know, it is true, though. A lot of times you have people on, and because you all work at the same times, you don't really get a chance to see the show. And I saw an episode. I only saw one episode before I had you on. And then I had you on, and I started watching it, and now I'm hooked. It's very, very good.
All right.
No, it is. It is.
Gotcha.
It's pretty darn good. Plus, you know, this alien gig seems like a great way to meet women. Women go nuts when you come out now.
Well,
These are like...
it's the FBI thing. All I have to do is show them a badge and say, you know, do what I want, and they have to. I mean, they are legally bound by the U.S. government to do what I want.
You see, I didn't... Again,
it's a little-known charter in the
little
FBI
bylaws
manual.
I was not aware of.
But when I studied for the part, I realized that. It's odd, though, because, you know, I'll be out with my girlfriend wherever, and, you know, people will scream, as they do for you, I'm sure. How do you get used to it?
Well, I usually scream because I'm either speeding past them in an automobile or I'm on the sidewalk. But yeah.
Well, people will scream, and of course I'll think that there's somebody behind me, like you, for instance, or Elvis, or whatever, you know. So
yeah, or Elvis?
You never quite get used to it. Now, but there is one thing you can do, is you can have a response like that, and you can just quell the screaming completely.
Let's put it right. Now, how about your girlfriend? Your girlfriend, she's on the show as well.
That's right. She played a vampire.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, they just saw what she was doing to me in life, and then they just hired her to play me. I've got to find something for her to do at 11:30 tonight so she doesn't see this.
Okay. Now, you grew up in the city, right?
I did.
In New York City.
I did.
Okay.
I grew up on 11th Street and 2nd Avenue, right across from the St. Mark's Graveyard and Cat Corner to, or Kitty Corner, whatever it is, to the 2nd Avenue Deli.
Cat Corner?
Kitty. Is that like a strip club or something? Cat Corner?
Kitty Corner would be a small corner. A cat corner would be a big corner.
Well, it's New York. It's New York.
Did you teach English once?
Don't bring that up.
But you were an English teacher.
It's New York. It's a big cat corner.
It's a big cat corner.
All right, so the 2nd Avenue Deli's here. You can get a roast beef sandwich, and you have a lot of dead Dutch people across the street.
Oh, at the cemetery.
So we used to play baseball, except the gravestones were flat. They weren't the kind that stick up.
Right.
And since we didn't have bases, it was the only place we could play in the city. No, we did, and we didn't call it first base, second base, third base. It was like safe at Brevoort, you know. Out at Stuyvesant. You know, he's rounding Stuyvesant, he's going into Van Dyke, he slides into Van Dyke, he's safe.
He's safe, he's in there.
So once you made it to Van Dyke, a sacrifice fly could pull you, straight into Van Heusen, if you're lucky.
Now, you having a good summer now?
It just made it hard for me to pay attention when I saw real baseball games. I was like, what are you guys talking about? First base singers. It's a good summer, yeah. Well, you know, we went to the Batman premiere.
Oh, yeah, now how was that? Was that exciting?
Yeah. It was exciting, except, you know, before you'd go to a premiere, as I'm sure you know, and they'd ask you, are you looking forward to seeing the show? Who made your suit? You know, and you'd say Armani, and then you get to go and see the movie for free. Now they ask you, like, current events questions before they let you in to see a movie for free. So it's like, who made your suit? Armani. What would you do to help Clinton get the health care plan passed? Armani. It's like I didn't study hard enough to come to this premiere. They sent me away.
You know,
I haven't seen Batman yet because I couldn't balance the budget. Pretty pissed off about that.
They really do get goofy like that, though, because they'll ask you like a silly question. What's the most embarrassing incident, and what do you think of Bosnia?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you have these two all the time.
Oh, I had my pants down, and everybody was looking, and I'd go in there. Thank you. You know, it's like people think that actors or celebrities have something interesting to say about actual events, and it's just not the case.
You're right, I know, right? When you're doing X-Files, is that a fun show to do? Because it seems very intense. There seems to be a lot of fog and smoke, and everybody seems to be, you know, looking like this all the time.
You have seen the show.
Yes, yeah, but it's always...
Yeah, it is. It's very
like
intense.
talking to Jack Webb a lot of times.
It is. But you know, as you know, like, you always laugh in the places where you're not supposed, like you laugh in church, you laugh in a library. So sometimes we get a little giddy. We were working on the show with John Savage where we aged to like 90 years old in a couple days.
Right.
So it was obviously a tense situation. I mean, if that's ever happened to anybody, they aged to 90.
Yeah.
You would imagine it's a tense situation, but John Savage, he was playing like a Norwegian guy. We keep coming back to these words. And he had a line which was like, he was yelling at this guy and he said, "Believer." And for some reason, it just struck Jillian and I as the funniest thing. You know, he kept on saying, "Believer." And we kept cracking up every time. We were supposed to be huddled in the corner dying of old age at the age of 30. And every time he'd say, "Believer," we'd go... And so we started saying, you know, "Leave it to Believer."
Believer. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, anytime. Believer. I'm sorry. He thought you said beaver.
I know. Well, all I can say, it's good to see that the Believer shaved, because I like a shaved beaver.
Now, you brought a clip. What is the clip you brought?
Well, again, you know, it's hard for people to understand all the hard work that goes into the show, and it is very tense set, and it's like everybody's got to fire all at once. Everybody's got to do it perfectly. So I brought a clip that showed everybody working together and doing it right. Pretty proud of it. So.
All right, let's take a look. I have no idea what this is. This is from the X-Files.
Our presence here.
See some stunt work. Yeah. This is me in my hot tub, in my trailer. It's a big... Have a big star contract. Oh, this is... yeah.
Well, really, oh, no, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's,
Well, it really is a terrific show. It is the X-Files on Friday night, and...
well, actually, that's a medical procedure. She was in a coma.
Really?
And I saved her.
Well, that brought her out of it,
By
I'll
doing
tell you
it.
that. David, congratulations on
Thanks
your
a lot.
success. David
Okay.
Duchovny. Be right back with Jack Gallagher right after this. Okay, my next guest, a very funny guy. He can be seen on his new series, Bringing Up Jack, which airs Saturday nights at 8:30 on ABC. Please welcome Jack Gallagher. Jack Gallagher. Thank you, Jack. Very funny stuff. Thank you. The show is Bringing Up Jack, Saturday nights, ABC. Be right back. Victoria Principal right after this. My next guest is best known for her work on Dallas. She's currently starring in Dancing in the Dark, which will premiere on the Lifetime Network next Wednesday, July 5th. Please welcome the lovely Victoria Principal. I like the new hairdo.
Thank you so much.
And let me congratulate you. I read in the trades one of those little notices things. This is an anniversary for you, right?
It was in the trades?
Yes, yes, it was.
No, only in Hollywood would 10 years of marriage get you in the trades.
That's like 50 years
Anyplace
anywhere else.
Exactly. Harry and I just celebrated 10 married years together. In fact, I've only been back less than 48 hours from a trip we took together.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you. Now, I heard something when you got married. Now, this is one of those apocryphal. Is that the one?
Oh, boy.
Tales that goes around that you were seriously injured on your wedding night? Is this true?
Yes.
This is true? What happened?
It is. Where to begin? Let's see. Okay, so we got married in a hotel. I was out of town on location when we got married. And I had bought satin sheets for them to make the bed up so that when we came back after the wedding, there would be this beautiful bed with satin sheets. Has anybody here ever slept on satin sheets?
Look at it.
Yeah. Wasn't together. It wasn't together.
Good.
Look at the audience going, we don't have those at the trailer.
Sleeping part. I suffered an injury. They're slippery. And I didn't know that.
Sharp.
And very shortly after, right up. And
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I hurt my back.
Oh, that's terrible. You know what you have to do? I find if you cut stirrups in them, you can if you just put a little slit in them and then kind of dig your feet in there.
I'm a big believer in cotton now.
Cotton, yeah, cotton is good. Cotton is good. Sometimes, you know, if you put a little duct tape
I don't want to hear about it. No.
That'll work good.
No.
Now, this movie, this dancing, I was teasing in the intro. Is this now? I have no idea what this movie is about.
What did you say in the intro?
Well, I said there's probably, is there like a shower scene in this movie? Is there? Tell me, is there?
Wait a minute. Did you have a psychic moment?
No. But is there like one of those? Because these movies always have like the girls in
These
the shower.
movies?
Well, not these movies, but a lot of movies. Wait. I redeem myself. Is there a shower scene in this movie?
Funnily enough, it's one of those movies.
Oh, it is one of those movies. Is it women in prison? You're a drug
nothing
dealer.
like that.
The evil country we never heard of has captured you.
No. But there are drugs.
There are drugs?
Actually, you know, we're laughing. That's a very serious movie, but that's okay.
Yeah.
There is a shower scene during this movie, and it was something originally I'd intended to have a body double do.
Yeah.
Because it was a horrific scene to film.
Right.
What happened in the real life is this woman was stripped and hosed down in order to control her. Whenever she got out of control, if they felt in the institution, she was institutionalized.
Oh, I see. Is that the international symbol for institutionalized? Good to see it's a serious movie. She was a little, Because, you know, these days with safe sex, I find it's best to strip down and hose down your date, actually, before you. So that's quite a common... No, go ahead. So, all right, go ahead. So, now, are you
we have safe sex in the movie, too. You're
yes?
3 for 3, yeah.
And now, are you the woman who gets hosed down in this movie?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. And you're smiling. What is that?
I'm seeing myself as the hosee is probably what this is.
Actually, interestingly enough, the young man who did hose me, don't apologize.
I'm sure there's a big joke about how
Don't
big a hose, but I'm not even going to get into that. So they hose you down and they...
Yes, after each take, he would apologize.
He would apologize? Why?
Yes.
Because we have to do it again? I mean,
Yeah.
Now, do you wear like a suit of some, a see-through suit, or is it a
I
completely
had
naked?
intended to.
But you didn't?
No. When we got to it, it felt right to go as far as possible in the scene.
I'm not complaining. It was great. It was great.
So, so I ended up doing
So you did the
most
nude
of the
scene.
work. I did quite a, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh.
So, I had a body double, and we shot some footage with the body double, but when we were shooting the scene, it just seemed right that they would strip me and that they would torture
You know,
me.
it
and that we
seems
would
right
do it
to me.
repeatedly.
It seems right. That's what I would have done. Now, are we back on the wedding night again, or are we in the movie? I'm lost.
They were very similar. Very similar. Yep. So.
Now, is it a true story? Or is it
It's based upon a true story, yes.
I mean, we're making jokes, but obviously it's...
And there's some woman out there crying her eyes out right
yeah,
now.
she's thrilled to see
I
it.
thought she'd respect me. Yeah, so.
Are you giving me a signal? Are we out of time? All right. So this will be on, let's see, Lifetime.
Wednesday.
Lifetime, July 5th.
Lifetime, July 5th.
Well,
yeah.
that's great. And we will see you. I'm going to watch
more of me than you thought,
as
yes.
the hosee. I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch. Victoria, nice to see you again.
Thank you. Good to
Be
see
right
you,
back
Jay.
right after this call. Jim Brogan. Jim, thank you. Where's Jim out there?
Thank you, Jay.
Oh, there you go. They did a terrific job. Thank our audience for us. All right.
Yeah, thank you, guys. You did a great job.
Thank you very
Wonderful.
much. Victoria Principal, thank you. You look lovely as always, and I shall be watching to see you get hosed down on July 5th. So thank you very much. Jack Gallagher, and the show is Bringing Up Jack, Saturday night. But of course, David Duchovny. David, thank you very, very much. David Duchovny from the X-Files. Tomorrow night, from Entertainment Tonight, Mary Hart will be here, MTV, VJ, Bill Bellamy, and Carol Bouquet. Stay tuned for Conan, folks. He welcomes Claude Lemieux of the New Jersey Devils right after this. So see you tomorrow, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.